Namaste. Welcome back to Indian Stories and Traditions. This is Aruna Mandhania. Today we are going to talk about devotion, bhakti, and who is Bhakt. We know two such Bhakts who are the supreme Bhakts, Nandiji and Hanumanji. They are supreme and they are at such a level. That is why we are actually going to, we just put them on a platform and call them Devta, and we do prayers to them. That is how we honor Hanumanji and Nandiji. So are you asking a question to me that, for a Bhakt, do you have to be like Hanumanji or Nandiji? And that is the only way we can be a Bhakt? No. A Bhakt can be anybody, just like you and me. Because there are so many other Bhakts who are common people, but because of their innocence, because of their devotion, because of their trust in Bhagwanji or the God or the supreme power, and because of their unanswered, unquestioned trust that they have, that they became such good Bhakts that even Bhagwan was like, I have to go help my Bhakt. So Bhagwan has come down to help the Bhakt sometimes, to do their chores sometimes, or even to be sitting with them for sometimes, in so many different ways. And there are so many Bhakts, wonderful people that we can get inspired by and learn something from them. So today, I'm going to bring you a story of one such Bhakt. This Bhakt, her name is Karma Bai. You must have heard the bhajan, Karma Bai ko khichdo. Yes, and if you have done that, I am bringing that bhajan as a story to you today. Okay? So Karma Bai. Karma Bai was a young girl, 8 or 9-year-old, lived with her father in a small village in Rajasthan. And Karma Bai and her father was a Jat. So Karma Bai was like, the Jat, the father, was working in the fields, but he was a very big devotee himself. He considered himself at least. And then he went to the temple in the morning, he did the afternoon duties, he went in the evening, and in the night he sat down and did satsang and did bhajans and everything, devoted to Bhagwanji. So great, but Karma Bai, because she was all alone, she was 8-9-year-old, she had to take care of her whole household chores. She did the dishes, she cooked, she cleaned the house, she took the cows to the grazing and everything, right? No time for temple so far. So one fine day, the whole village, the men, they wanted to go to a pilgrim. Pilgrim is where they go to another place out of town, go to a temple, a special temple. And there was an occasion and all, everybody was going, and Karma Bai's father had to go. And so now the question raised, hey, who is going to take care of Bhagwanji in the temple now, right? Because the temple, it has its own duties. If you have a statue of Krishna Bhagwan, you have to bring food, you have to do certain duties. And who's going to take care of that? And Karma Bai's dad said, oh, Karma will do it. She is such a nice girl and she can take care of things. And they assigned Karma Bai this duty. Okay, now Karma Bai asked, okay, fine, I will do it. If my father says I have to do something, I will do it. And Karma Bai went and asked, but what am I supposed to do? So the Panditji of the temple said, hey Karma, it is very simple. What you have to do is early in the morning, you have to get up, clean the whole place, all the steps to the temple and the temple itself, and make Bhagwanji ka abhishek, is like give a bath to the Bhagwanji and decorate him with flowers, and then go and make some nice prasad lunch for him and bring that. But make sure you don't eat anything before you put prasad, Bhagwanji ka prasad ke bagar, you don't eat anything. And Karma said, okay, I will do it. And these guys all went, and Karma was alone. The next day, early in the morning, she gets up, takes a bath, cleans and all that, and goes back. Now she's making food, and she's like, oh, I forgot to ask, how much does he eat? Maybe it shouldn't be less. So she goes around and does all the preparations for 2 kgs of khichda made of bajra. Bajra is a millet. She takes out 2 kgs and she's like, oh, this should be enough and I'll ask him today if this is not enough and all that. She's busy thinking about all those things. She makes the khichda, puts it in a plate, and then puts a big bowl of ghee. Ghee is the clarified butter. Puts it on top of that and takes it to the temple. She's gone to the temple and she puts the khichda in front of Krishna ji and says, time to eat, come on now. And she's waiting. Of course, Krishna ji is a statue there, he isn't coming down. And she's like, she's waiting. So what's wrong? What else do you want? Come eat the khichda. Okay, she waits and she's like, oh, maybe I forgot the water. She runs down, comes back with a bowl of water and puts the water there. And then she's like, I brought the water too. Come on, now eat. Oh, maybe you like sugar. I'll go get some sugar. She goes down, gets some sugar, she puts the sugar. And then she's like, why are you not eating? Dude, if you don't eat, I can't eat. How about that? And those are the rules. Now, every day you probably are eating. That's why Panditji said that. So today you have to eat. And Karma is like now scolding Krishna ji. Of course, she is a 8-9-year-old girl. She's very innocent. She has no idea of who is who. And she's now started scolding Krishna ji. You are so stubborn. You are not listening to me. I am getting hungry now. I woke up in the morning. I did this, I did that, everything for you. And you are not eating. What am I supposed to do? And then suddenly she's like, oh, wait, maybe I did not put the parda that Panditji puts. I forgot to bring it. Oh, I'm not going to go down again. I'm so tired. So she takes her skirt and puts it in front of and turns around and says, okay, I'm not looking. So you can eat now. Okay, behind my skirt, eat it. This is a parda. And Krishna ji up there is smiling and she's like, she's insisting, she's so cute and she's so innocent. He cannot resist that. So Krishna ji comes down from the heavens, sits behind her, this is called the dhabaliya. So sits behind that curtain that she made out of that skirt and eats the khichda. Eats the khichda and goes away. So while he's eating, she peeps and she's like, oh, let me know if you are done. I can bring water and get your hands washed. Because if you go back like this, everybody in the heaven are going to say, oh, you look so dirty. And then Krishna Bhagwan is washing hands. She's pouring water. He's washing hands. And then he's like, okay, Karma, I will go. She said, okay, tomorrow come back fast, okay? Don't make me say so many things. Krishna says, okay, Karma, I'll come tomorrow. And she's like, oh, tomorrow, you know what? I'll make rabdi for you and you will love it. Rabdi is another soup made of the millet flour. But it takes a long time to cook that, but she has promised that to him. And Krishna is like, okay, and he goes back. But then now tomorrow she makes this and she has a whole menu for every day till her dad is gone. And when the dad comes back, Panditji and the dad ask, Karma, was everything okay at the temple? Did you do everything as we said? And she said, oh yes. And you know what? I made a different menu thing for Krishna and every day he came and ate. What? He came and ate every day? No, you must be kidding. You're like, no, he came. The first day, he kind of was cranky. I had to like scold him. But then he came every day. He came and he ate what I cooked. And he didn't complain. And the Panditji and the dad are all confused, like, what? How did this happen? And Karma is like, I don't know, we came. So they said, okay, Karma, since we came back from all this travel and all, we are tired. So why don't you do this tomorrow? And she said, sure, I can do it tomorrow. But then I have too much work later, okay? I'm not going to do this every day. They said, okay, just tomorrow, one day. And she's like, okay. So the next day she made something wonderful as well and got up in the morning, did all the chores. So the dad and the Panditji are now watching her. What is she doing? So she goes to the temple, puts the plate there, puts the bowl of water, takes her skirt, stands like that and like, okay, Krishna, eat. And of course, Krishna comes and eats the khichda, whatever she's made. And the dad and the Panditji are zapped. They're like, how can this happen? We have spent our whole life praying, doing our duties, the morning, the afternoon, the evening, and they catch hold of Krishnaji's leg and say, explain, Bhagwanji, please explain. The 5 days that this girl has served you, you came down from the heavens to eat her food, and we have been serving you since our life. And what happened? Why is this? What is the difference? Krishnaji smiles and says, you know what, sometimes bhakti is what brings us down. We are attracted to the innocence, the trust, and the kind of authority you have on Bhagwanji. Then Bhagwanji becomes desperate for that bhakt and does everything and anything for that bhakt. Because she has never asked, कि Bhagwanji, मुझे ये दे दो, give me this, give me that. But she's done this duty with utmost honesty, with enthusiasm, and with the trust. And the fact that she acted like my mother, scolding me, I couldn't resist it. And I had to come down. And that is the secret to true bhakti.